During my studies and after my two first professional experiences in multinationals, I realized the power of data analytics and insights derivation for companies. And in particular, I also saw the current lack of skilled people holding both business understanding and technical skills. Universities are just starting to train students in these dual skills badly needed in companies. This is where I aim to position myself in the next years, building on my ability to understand business concepts and strategies that I have already, as well as train myself to be technically able to analyze big amounts of data. I would like to work for a company called Tsquared Insights with offices in Geneva, Switzerland. It's one of the fastest growing digital insights company today. And I find Tsquared's activities very interesting and pretty unique as it aims at creating insights that empower marketing, e-business, and insights team to make better digital decisions and produce greater results. One of the services provided by Tsquared is gaining deep insights into each of the steps in the digital consumer journey. So that means consumer searches, clicks, e-purchases, and discover what impacts every stage of their online journey in order to drive sales with more precise action. I would like to work for such a company because data analysis with digital data is a need in most organizations today, and I find impressive to be able to derive insights from huge amounts of information collected on the web. When I was working as internal auditor in a pharmaceutical company, I was responsible of making sure that financial controls in place were well done by the control owners. In simple words, being an internal auditor is a sort of internal police to avoid financial fraud. In addition to this already difficult role, the company was going through a joint venture which had consequences on my job. The new guidelines required more transparency, which meant in practice more work asked to the control owners to prove that the risk of fraud was avoided. Many control owners complained, which created some tensions between me and them, because they were resisting, obviously. My solution to go through this difficult period and conflict was to first listen to what they had to say, because I think people like to express their fears, anger, and they like to be listened. Then put a distance with the new requirements, reminding that it's a regulation and that we have to be compliant. There's nothing to change about this. And finally, find a solution together in the middle. This means sitting down with each control owner, let him talk about the action he does today for the control he's responsible of, and identify an in-between solution with him, one that satisfies me and him. To conclude, I think a general secret, so to say, to solve conflict is to bring all parties around the table, to speak rationally, leaving emotions aside about the problem, each party expressing itself, and finding an in-between solution that fits everybody.